basically saying that I'm overreacting. Tommy would not just say he don't like you if he didn't. Tommy admitted that that girl was his girlfriend of 4 years. Why were they rolling their eyes, acting like something was wrong with me? Tasha, Angela, and Ghost knew about this plan. But I wanted nothing to do with my own friends. What is up, everyone? Welcome or welcome back to A Yalit Olivia. Hi, kings and queens. In this video, this is part 2 of how I found out that, I guess you can say how I found out that my best friends hated me. If you guys are ready for this video, let's just hop into it. Post Jamaica, let's just say Angela started to be real distant with me, where she would never contact me and only calls Tasha. And I was really confused by that because I'm like, Angela, I have known you my whole entire life. Why is the only fact where I'm texting you and calling you, but you can't do the same? But you sure as hell could call and text Tasha. This is weird. This is not gonna be a one-sided friendship. And it really felt very one-sided. At least with Tasha at the time, I felt like she texted me, I text her, we hung out, we made plans, we both did that. With Angela, it was just, I call her, I text her, and I tell her my business. Because Angela always wanted to know what was going on in my life. And mind you, she would also get very upset if she was the last one to find out about my personal business. If I told Tasha, if I told Valeria, and if Angela's like the last one to find out, she would feel some type of way. However, she never tells me anything about her life. She always wants to get the tea on my life. She go and run and tell Tasha about it. She never calls just to see, hey, how are you? How's everything? It's always a how are you emotive about the tea, about whatever was like my birthday plans at the time, or just whatever the case may be. It wasn't genuine. So I did start to notice that, and even a one weekend where me, Tasha, and Angela all got a hotel, and one time after a night of drinking, I'm knocked out, I'm completely just gone. I can overhear these two the next morning talking about a little bit about Greg. I can hear her talking about Greg, talking about how Greg barely communicates with her and other stuff. But mind you, when I wake up fully, it's complete silence. For me, it's like, if you're just talking about Greg, why is it quiet when I wake up? Now looking back at it, they were definitely talking about me too. They were talking about me while I was completely knocked out, and I'm a hard sleeper, so no, I did not hear anything until I was like ready to wake up. These girls were talking about me because y'all in complete hush mode when I wake up. Interesting. Okay. And then not to mention, I was dealing with Dusty, Jamaican man number 2, who really went out his way to ask me for money and get mad when I say no and say I'm gonna be all by myself. You go live your best life while I'm out here struggling, gaslighting to the fullest. I tell these girls about it, and I can't really recall what Angela said, but what Tasha, for the most part, said was, well, you guys don't understand each other. You guys both live separate lives. He's out there in Jamaica, you're here. You don't understand his struggles. All y'all need is communication, is a misunderstanding. There was no misunderstanding. He was using me for money, and it really took Ghost to say that. How ironic coming from another Jamaican man, but it took Ghost to literally say, he's using you. All he wants is your money. That's what Jamaican men do. They use American women. Shoot, he might be doing the same thing, but that's exactly what Ghost told me. It also took Dusty, Jamaican man number 2, to go off on Tasha for her to realize everything I was saying about this man was facts. There is not a miscommunication. There's not a misunderstanding. He's just an a-hole, just a user. Because I guess Dusty man number 2 wanted to say, I'm so sorry, I love you. He was saying, I love you, and I just met him. And like, you're my girlfriend. Never, ever made it official. I literally just met the man, and 2 days later, I'm your girlfriend. No. Like saying, I love you, you're my girl, you're the best thing ever. And I'm just like, bullshit, basically. I say, you're just saying that just to be saying that, because next thing I know, I'm the worst person in the world. Comparing me to Tasha, or his exes, saying his exes will give him money, or Tasha would do that for Ghost. And then I became the most evil person in the world once I called him out on his crap. How ironic, as I'm telling the story time. So it literally took him to send a screenshot of his story calling me the most evil and vile person in the world for Tasha to really put 2 and 2 together that this man ain't ish. And that same day, I dropped his ass. And for the first time and the only time, Tasha had my back. And she was like, block him. Even Angie at the time said block him. So I'll give them that, but look how long it took at least Tasha for her to do so. So all this is May, June 2023. At the same time, Angela, again, is still acting distance with me. It just gives, I'm always coming to her. I'm going to her. I'm spilling the tea about my life to her. I'm talking to her. I'm calling her first. I'm texting her first, but she's not doing the same to me. This is also the same time Angela wanted to go to Napa for her birthday. So she was trying to get plans in order. She wanted to go on the wine train, but she was so concerned about it being sold out. She was like, I need the money now. I need the money like right now. She's telling us about the plans on Friday and talking about she needs the money by Tuesday. And it's like $525. Me personally, I'm just like, ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot for me to get all scuffled up in 4 days. Tasha's like, yeah, I'm down, I'm down. I end up not going to Napa. Then we jump over to August. I am at Valeria's house because it was also her birthday at least a couple days prior. I'm giving her her gift. We're watching the story of Angela, Paz, Keisha, and Tasha because those 4 went to Napa. The group besides myself and Valeria went to Napa. And we are literally hyping them up. We're like, ooh, that hotel is nice. Ooh, they got themselves a chauffeur. We see you, girl. Let's go. Like, we are literally hyping them up. Like, okay, hotel, 10 out of 10. That bathtub, 11 out of 10. That shower, wow, that view, amazing. As I get home, and I'm still on Instagram looking at the stories, Angela wants to make this post talking about all my ladies, which included Tasha, Keisha, and Paz. I'm looking at that post like that's very shady. Because what are you trying to imply? What are you trying to say? Are you really trying to say these are your ladies? These are your girls? Not including me, not including Valeria. Now, mind you, Valeria did not give an F, but I cared. I cared because I'm like, damn, I thought we were friends. I thought we were cool. Why is it giving, you're not my ladies? These are my ladies. What? Are you serious? Shady, 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 shady. I'm sorry, say what you want, but that was shady AF. Okay, that's how I felt like, bro, what you trying to say? I'm not one of your girls, I'm not one of your ladies. My gut feeling was giving that it's such a one-sided friendship, especially the fact that I'm reaching out to her. And if I don't communicate with her first, we do not talk. So now she make this post, I'm like, oh, hell no. And when she made that post, I made an executive decision that I'm not gonna be posting a happy birthday on my story to her. That's what we're not gonna do. But I also debated, I'm like, should I even wish her happy birthday in the text? Because I really don't want to, because that's some shady ass. That's a real shady post that she just made. But I still wish her happy birthday. I text her happy birthday, hope you have a good one. Ain't no thank you girl, love you, like she usually would do. Angela wanna be like, thank you. I have 1 or 2 theories. A, she was really upset that I wasn't there, but she never expressed it and never will admit that till this day. Or B, she really didn't want me there, so that's why she made sure that she get the money within 4 days after announcing it. That's why she wanted $525 from everybody 4 days after, knowing at that time your girl was financially struggling. I'm gonna go with B first. I thought it was she was upset because I didn't come. Now I'm thinking about it, is giving you never wanted me there. And you post that all my ladies to throw some shots and shade at me. It's really messed up because I've known this girl my whole entire life, A, and B, if it wasn't for me, she would not known majority of the ladies. So you're welcome. After that all my ladies post, when Tasha returned and we hung out one day, I was literally like, something, your best friend, in regarding to Angela, indicating that's not my best friend. She's my best friend, but I'm not hers. And Tasha was like, girl, bye, you're overreacting, stop it. Why would you say that? And I told her about the all my ladies post. Tasha thought, again, I was overreacting and that it wasn't a big deal. And she also thought I should talk to Angela about it if I felt some type of way. And I literally told Tasha, if I talk to Angela, I know Angela. What's she gonna do? She's not gonna take any accountability, any responsibility. She will gaslight me. I know Angela. And Tasha really wanna be like, Angela wouldn't do that. Angela would never. I know Angela. I know Angela. Honey, I known Angela longer than you. Way longer than you. Been there, done that with Angie. I know Angela. You would think I dropped her like a bad habit, right? Wrong, wrong, and wrong. No, I did not. I did not drop her. I was trying to gaslight myself, thinking I'm overreacting. It's not a big deal, because when I confided in Tasha about it, she was like, it's not a big deal. Angela would never do that to you. I know Angela, even though I've known Angela a lot longer than Miss Tosh, but okay. Which led me to gaslight myself, like, oh, maybe she's right. Angela would never do that to me. I've been her longest friend. I've known her my whole entire life. She would never do that to somebody that she grew up with, had sleepovers at her house, literally know the family. She would never do that to me, who she considered me as family. But at the same time, I really stopped telling Angela my business, because mind you, like I mentioned earlier, Angela will want to know all the tea about my life, but she never want to spill the tea about her life to me. She's not entitled to tell me her business. She really isn't. But the thing that's a problem is you want to know about mine so badly, and you get upset when you're the last one to find out. Girl, you live the furthest. Of course you're gonna be the last one to find out. You only talk to me when I call you first, when I text you first. So stop. One time at brunch, I guess she was talking to somebody on some dating app at the time as well. And all the girls were like, oh, I know who that is. Oh, that's who you were talking about. Da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, well, this is my first time hearing about this. That is a prime example of how Angela always wanted to know about my business, but she never wants to tell me about hers. She could have simply told me that she was talking to some dude on, what was it, Tinder, Hinge, one of those dating apps. It's not that deep, but she didn't. I mean, she don't have to, but girl, you so quick to know about my business. This is pre-Vegas. Pre-Vegas, I got Ronisha, then let's hop into Las Vegas, because my dumb self not only went to Las Vegas right after I had Ronisha De La Shea, I'm going with these same ladies. One who's throwing low-key shade, and everyone else is being dead silence about it, not saying a word, not speaking up. Okay. But I wanted to go to Las Vegas because this was my very first time going to Vegas. So I was down for the ride. And honestly, I really wish I did not go to Vegas with these girls. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wonder why I never made a Las Vegas vlog last year in September 2023, I'm gonna tell you why right now. We go to Vegas from that Thursday through Sunday. Everything smoothly getting there was no big deal. Friday comes around, we're at the strip, we're taking pictures, trying to get cute, mainly selfies, but we took a group photo. I'm trying to vlog here and there. Next thing I know, Angela is asking me questions about my personal life. I was dealing with another Jamaican man, number 3. At the time, I was not going to tell Angela because I felt like when it comes to my business and my personal life, I'm not letting Angela know nothing. She's doing the same to me. I'm going to return the favor. I was still telling Tasha because I felt like I thought I could trust her. I told Tasha, keep it between me and you and Valeria, who obviously knows, but me and you. Don't tell Angela, don't tell Keisha, do not tell Paz, don't tell nobody. Apparently it came out in the group. So what's going on between you and Dusty Jamaican Man? And I'm looking confused like, wait, how do you know about that? Angela wants to say it was brought up in the group. We know about it. It was mentioned. We know about that. The only way it was mentioned is because Tasha told Angela, who ran her mouth to Paz, who ran her mouth to Keisha. That's the only way them girls knew, because Tasha ran her mouth after I told her not to say nothing to them. So here you got Tasha telling my business. This is how I should have known. she did not like me. That's how I should have known. Because how are you gonna really tell these girls my business or whatever the case may be with this dusty man who I should have never taken a day, time, or chance with? I literally tell you not to say nothing and you're gonna go run your mouth? Okay. I was in the mindset of keeping the peace. So I told him what was up. Mistake of mine? Yes. And we moved forward from that. We proceeded with Lolo's. But when it felt like when I was vlogging, I don't know, they weren't interested in vlogging, which is fine. Or they were like looking at the camera and kind of like ignoring, because that's what it was giving. Seems like I was on that trip by myself. And if I wanted to do a solo trip, I could have done that. From Lolo's, we get to R&B. The R&B Color Present R&B in Las Vegas that same weekend we were there, so we decided to go. Tasha and I been twice. This was the other lady's first time. We're having a good time, we're having a ball, all this good stuff. Angela's getting really upset because these youngins keep spilling their drink on her and stepping on her toes. So she was getting really irritated and very claustrophobic. She told her ladies that, hey, I need to sit down. I'm getting real claustrophobic and really annoyed. People are spilling drinks on me. Nobody heard what she said. Or maybe they heard and probably didn't care. I'm the only one who heard every word that she said, even though she was not talking to me. She was talking to Tasha. She was talking to Paz, Keisha, not me. Because she wasn't looking my way when she said it. She kind of rushed past me and told them. As the good friend I was, I literally took matters in my own hand, grabbed her hand and dragged her ass out that dance floor, directing traffic to get her into a safe, calm space to sit down. I offered water, I offered soda, I offered a drink. She took the drink and she took the water. But it was awkward because we didn't really say a word. I still felt some type of way about that All My Ladies shade that she did in Napa. And I don't know why she didn't speak to me. She could have spoke. She could be the first one to speak. It don't always have to be me. I was like, okay, whatever. At least she's out of that claustrophobic ish. I was trying to be a real friend. This is now where Angela got me effed up. After what I just did, she got me effed up 12 hours later. Then we get to the tile pool party that Saturday. This is when I really found out Angela is not my friend and does not like me. We're there from 11 a.m. when they open to 5 p.m. when they close. 6 hours. Why did Angela literally went around and took selfies with every single girl in the group except for me? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And the quote she said, with her and Tasha, my best got me. With her and Paz, my best got me. With her and Keisha, I have so much love for this girl. She went around, tapped every last one of the ladies, took photos with them, but did not take one with me. Me! Woo! Woo! Yes, she did. Oh, baby, I was pissed. I was so mad. I was mad. What? So everything I've been feeling for months of her distancing herself from me, the whole All My Ladies comment, that I have a gut feeling like this girl really don't like me and this is a one-sided friendship where I'm the only one putting in effort, where she's my best friend but I'm not hers. It was all confirmed that day. Cause you really went around and took photos with every single last one of them. Tasha, Keisha, Paz, but not me? What? Oh, I was heated because what's the excuse? We were there for 6 hours. What's your excuse? I know Angela. She will go around, tap people and be like, hey girl, let's take a selfie. Hey girl, let's take a selfie. Hey girl, let's take a pic. Let's do this. Let's take a pic. She would do that. So the fact that you went around, took pictures with every last one of these ladies but me, it's really effed up. When Angela did that, you guys, I was just hurt. I was so upset. I couldn't even focus on Las Vegas and having a good time. Anything about vlogging went out the window for me. After the pool party, we went to Sugar Factory. I was at least gonna get some TikTok content, but I couldn't focus. While the ladies are kiki haha talking about the tile pool party, I'm texting Valeria like, did you see Angela's post? Did you see her post talking about my best got me? My best got me. Basically taking pictures with everybody in the group one-on-one except for me. And Valeria's a real one because she screen recorded it and was ready to tell me. But I beat her to the punch. But Valeria thought that was shady as hell for Angela to literally go around and take photos with everybody except for me, the girl she known the longest, the girl, the real reason why you have your best. If it wasn't for me, again, you would not have your best, Tasha, and you wouldn't have the girl you have so much love for, Keisha. You're welcome again. My anxiety was up the roof. I'm in Sugar Factory in the bathroom, crying my eyes out. Like, how dare she? How could she? F her. I was hurt. I was really hurt. That was like my final straw for me. It got to the point where I got so sick. After the Sugar Factory and right before we went out for Drea's nightclub, I ended up getting real sick where my head was in the toilet throwing up, literally. Tasha and Keisha were checking on me like, are you okay? Do you need this? Do you need that? Paz wasn't saying a whole lot. She was dead quiet, but Angela really had the nerve to say, is she throwing up? Instead of asking me if I'm okay, instead of asking her girls if I'm good, she gonna say, is she throwing up? Like, she's so disgusted that I'm throwing up. Now, let's talk about disgusting real quick, because Angela got some nerves. What's disgusting is one of our hotel stays, I wanna say New Year's that same year, Angela got sick herself. I don't know, it was a mixture of food, drinks, whatever the case may be, but she got sick. She did not make it to the toilet, and she ended up throwing up everywhere in the bathroom. Everywhere. My first reaction was like, are you okay? Oh my gosh, are you okay? You good? Do you need 7-Up? Do you need Sprite? What do you need? I'm a friend. I'm a good friend, and I'm a girl's. Tasha was the same way. Are you okay? She's puking her eyes out, guys. She comes out the bathroom, and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I threw up. It's throw up everywhere. I'm gonna just pick it up later. I just need to lay down. Like, I'm gonna just pick it up later. Tasha is like, oh, no, don't worry. You're good, girl. Da-da-da-da. In my head, I'm thinking, ew. What do you mean you're gonna pick it up later? Girl, if you don't clean up your mess now, people gotta use the bathroom. People need to wash their hands. People need to take a shower. Like, what the hell? And you literally got your throw up on the toilet seat. Throw up by the sink, throw up near the shower. How the hell are people supposed to pee? Like, mind you, I'm not going downstairs in a hotel to pee because you don't want to clean up your mess in 2.5 seconds. That's nasty. And I'm such a good damn friend. And plus, I was just disgusted. I end up cleaning up her throw up, guys. Me, with some help of Clorox, gloves, a lot of towels. I basically deep cleaned that bathroom. And yes, I was talking mess because I thought that was nasty as hell for her to do that. Just be like, oh, I'll just get it later. And then like knocked out and never came back to it. And for Tasha just to agree with that, no, no. Fast forward to Vegas, the fact that she wanna be like, is she throwing up after months ago I was cleaning up your nasty ass throw up is appalling to me. After puking, basically because of anxiety and the fact that I'm sick to my stomach, I still decided that I was going to go out because Rick Ross was performing. I actually wanted to see Rose low-key, and I wanted to go and have a good time despite the fact that I feel iffy about her and kind of almost about the group because they didn't really say a whole lot regarding her excluding me. We get to Drea's nightclub, and despite how I'm feeling, I still look good. I still want to get some photos in and whatnot for the gram and TikTok, just for social media. As a content creator, I wanted to get some photos in and maybe have a thumbnail because I almost thought about going back to a vlog. There was a backdrop at Drea's nightclub where you could take photos as a group. I saw it as we're entering, and I wanted to get some photos in, whether it was with them or solo. Angela wanna be like, hey, the entrance is right here, the entrance is right here, the entrance is right here. Prior to her saying that, I was like, guys, we could take photos here, guys, we could take photos here. The whole group ignored me, and then Angela would be like, the entrance is over here, and then they went. And I'm looking at the group like, what the what the really? Y'all really looked at me, ignored me. When Angela says jump, y'all basically said, okay. Wow, okay. It was giving Angela was trying to stop me from taking my selfies. Damn, girl. It's not my fault I looked that good that night, despite throwing up. Noted, bet, okay. You already been shady on this trip, but noted. Okay, the group was following suit, noted. I didn't say nothing, you guys, because I was trying to keep the peace. If I would have said something, it would have been 4 against 1. And that ganging up on somebody, I don't play that. So I kept the peace. I probably should have said something. And if I was been by myself, so be it. But I didn't have that strong mindset of being ganged up by 4 girls. So moving forward, Drea's nightclub was lit. I still had fun. Everything was popping. I was getting sick again, so I had to get a Sprite. And I guess Angela wanted to check on me now, like, oh, are you okay? Are you feeling okay? Are you good? Are you okay? I told her, yeah, I'm good. And I kind of like walked off because honestly, it's fake. Just like an hour or 2 ago, you're like, is she throwing up? A few hours back, you took photos with everybody but me, acting like I don't exist. And then like about 30, 45 minutes ago, when I was trying to get a selfie or at least a group photo, y'all looking at me funny, you mainly, and want to be like, the interest is over here trying to stop me from taking my photo. So yeah, I'm fine. So go away. The night proceeds, Rick Ross comes out. I stood up, got a good video of Rose. Angela asked me, hey, can you get some videos for my phone? Can you get some videos for my phone? I should have told Angela, no, do it yourself. But I'm such a nice person. I'm such a good friend. And if I would have said no, she would have been yapping her mouth saying something is wrong with me. What is my problem? Trying to keep the peace for a trip, right? I recorded some footage of Rick Ross for her Snapchat. Yes, being a good friend, one-sided friend. Vegas is now over. Sunday, we're back to the airport. Everyone's saying bye, bye, bye. I like gave her a hug. I'm like, okay, bye. She's like, are we okay? I'm like, sure. But in reality, I was done. I was like, F you. I was so done with her. Post Vegas, thinking Tasha is my friend, I told Tasha, you know what, I have the receipts. I'm telling Tasha basically how the fact that Angela went out her way to exclude me in Vegas and how I did not appreciate that and how I basically like, she's not my friend. This is where Tasha jumps out that I'm the neutral friend. I understand both sides. Like she said in quote, because we were back and forth talking about this. I did not agree with anything she was saying. She said, like I said, I have an understanding of your size and hers, indicating that Angela had a problem with me. What problem? What did I do to her? What did I do to Angie? Nothing. I could take accountability if I do somebody wrong. I didn't do nothing to Angela. She asked me, do you know if something's going on her end? Do you know if she feels any type of way about anything that happened between y'all? Why would she feel some type of way if I'm the only one giving effort to a friendship? I don't understand why would she feel some type of way? Unless she did feel some type of way that I did not come to her birthday in Napa. Tasha, Miss I understand both sides, also said, but it might be more open to your eyes because of the way you're seeing it. I don't see anything that's happening because I'm not paying attention to it like you are. You're not paying it. Interesting how she didn't pay attention to that, which we'll get into part 3, but she paid attention to all the stuff I did. Okay. Guys. She also said, because you're not the only one angry and upset. So she's indicating that Angela is angry and upset with me. Once again, what did I do to Angela? What is she angry and upset about? I don't know. And then she want to say, you're not the only one who has feelings towards everything. Basically saying you're not the only one who can have feelings towards everything when all this crap was happening to me. I'm the one who got excluded. If you want to talk about the Jamaican men, they did me dirty and I stood on business. Y'all set me up to talk to Tommy. Let's not forget that. You're not the only one who has feelings towards everything. It's giving, basically invalidating my feelings, but okay. Oh, she said, you're not the only one who has feelings towards everything and people see it. Basically saying, we all feel like you only care about how you feel. Tasha Bent always got the nerves to say, you only care about how you feel. Calling me selfish, really. Like, girl, bye. And then she says, as much as you think you're hiding it, people ask. There's a lot more on both of y'all's side that both of y'all need to hear, and I think it will bring a new perspective for both of you, because it definitely most did for me. Okay, Tasha and Angela talking about me once again, probably talking crap. I'm talking about things that actually happen. But this ain't gonna happen until the conversation is had, and frankly, it's long overdue. When she brought up, as much as you think people are hiding it and people ask, there was a Instagram post where it said post your friendship that you have for 10 plus years. Been friends with Tasha for 5 and other girls were shorter than that, so I couldn't post them. But I decided just to post Valeria. I did not post me and Angela because you want to exclude me. Let me return the favor real quick. You want to act like I'm not your friend? Bet. That's how you feel? Stand on that. Me and V, 10 plus years, love you girl, da 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 da. And when I post that, the whole group, Paz and Keisha mainly, asked Tasha, what's wrong with a Yalit? What's up with her? What's going on with a Yalit? So that's where Tasha is getting that everyone can see it. So the group was quiet when Angela excluded me in Vegas, but they had a whole lot to say when I made that post about just me and Valeria and our friendship being 10 plus years, because they know me and Angela known each other for longer than me and Valeria, but I only posted Valeria. Now something's wrong with a Yalit. The one-sided is real. It's okay when Angela does it, but when a Yalit does it, it's a problem. And I literally said, that's fine. I don't see how you can't see this, but Valeria clearly can. And this is not a misunderstanding. What misunderstanding? Tasha's like, there's a misunderstanding. No, baby, there's no misunderstanding. Angela is telling me how she really feels about me, sweetheart. Neutral friend my ass. Like, bye. You should have been checking your girl Angela, like, why did you exclude a Yalit? You know you were wrong. Ain't that supposed to be your friend? Like, what? This is where, little miss, I understand both sides. This is what I'm talking about. The crap. Tasha wanna be like, conversation time is what all this is. Well, I'm the type of person who sees both sides, even in situations I'm a part of. I do, but I feel like I'm in the middle of it. I don't like any of how this is or how it's going down. Did you tell your girl Angela the same thing? Did you tell Angela the same thing? Because Angela is the one starting all these problems, okay? Angela is the one acting funny with me, and Vegas solidified that. Make sure you're telling Angie the same thing. This is when I knew I should not be telling Tasha this, because she's team Angela. Ride or die for Angela. And we'll get to more so why I say that in part 3. That's why I said it's a series. One thing Tasha was right about is I need to have a conversation. But all that neutral friend, I understand both sides, is some, like I said on TikTok, I'm gonna say it again, it's some bullshit. After that conversation with Tasha, I told Valeria everything, and V is confused, like, why can she not see the same thing? And I actually reunited with Ashlyn around the same time, because Ashlyn's somebody I've known for a very long time as well, but I did feel like we just grew apart throughout the years. So years later, we're just reuniting. So that's nice. So she understands why I would feel some type of way, and both of them are validating my feelings, saying you have every right to be upset. But the one thing that Tasha, Valeria, and Ashlyn can agree on is I need to have a conversation with Angela. And also Valeria was like, you need to come up with the dinners, because Angela always would text the group saying, hey, let's try out this place. Let's try out that place. Let's try out this place. Now, I understand that Angie, I don't think has her license, so it could be harder for her to get from point A to point B. And I'm not gonna say nothing about her getting her license. Look how long it took me to get mine. However, I just felt like there could have been ways around where she could have came out here some way, some shape, some form, somehow. Because a lot of us live near each other, and I felt like, okay, Angela, now it's time for you to come where we are at, because we're always going to where you're at, and we have to drive an hour and a half, depending on traffic. I decided to say, hey, ladies, let's go somewhere. I like gave out all these restaurants ideas nearby where we were at, majority of us, right? The whole group ignored me. Valeria texted me separately and was down to go, but as a group where it's Tasha, Angela, Keisha, Paz, nothing. They didn't say a word. And one time I'm looking at Tasha when we were hanging out, I'm like, well, so why did you ignore my chat? Why did you ignore my group chat? She was like, oh, because I already knew about the plan. You told me verbally, which I did. And she's like, that's why I didn't say nothing, because I already knew. Plus, you're being petty. I don't know where she got me being petty from, because I literally said we need to do something that's closer to where we're at. I invited Angela, so it's not like I did not invite her. So where's she getting petty from? I don't know. And then she also wanted to mention, well, Paz works 2 jobs and we need to do something that's closer to her location where she can come here or there. I understand being convenient, but all of a sudden, Yaylet's making the plans now and it's crickets. It's silence. But I took in consideration that Paz did work all those jobs. So I said, okay, here are some recommendations where Paz was closer to. Halfway point between Angela and the rest of us. They still ignored me, you guys. I was left on silence, on red. V did text me on the side again. She did not ignore me. She texted me on the side. She's like, wow, they really ignored you. I'm down, but they really ignored you. I'm like, yeah, you see this, right? Completely ignored me. But that same day, Angela decided to come up with some plans, and then everybody responded to Angela. Paz said something, Tasha said something, Keisha said something. Everyone ignored me in the group chat, but responded to Miss Angie. I bet you they were talking mess, saying something about me planning something in their separate group chat where I was not part of. Angela wanna be like, oh, I wanna do something for Veterans Day weekend, cause this is October 2023. I wanna do something Veterans Day weekend, to a hotel, cause the thing was go to a hotel. Tasha's like, yeah, girl, you know I'm down for anything. Paz was like, yes, I'm down. I think Keisha had to work. Angela wanna be like, yay, are you down? Yay is my nickname. Like, yay, are you down? And I was like, you're really asking me if I wanted to come? Y'all just ignored me in the group chat? I told Angela, nah, I'm good. Just like that. Nah, I'm good, but have fun. Tasha wanna be like, roll your eyes emoji and be like, you should go. It will really help a lot with the group. And I kind of yelled at Tasha, like, I said no, I'm not going. And then Paz wanna jump out and be like, is there a problem here? Is there a problem here? What you gonna do, Paz? Girl, there a problem here, like, you gonna do something. When Paz says, is there a problem? Yes, there is. I have a problem, but I'm not gonna say it in this group. The person I need to talk to, I'm gonna speak with. But honestly, in reality, I had a problem with each and every last one of them. But at that time, my main problem was Angela. I said, I'm gonna speak to that person, don't worry. And then Paz wanna calm down, be like, okay, well, whoever you need to speak to, hopefully you guys can resolve it. Yeah, girl, like, calm down, because you didn't say a whole lot until I said I'm good. I said I'm not going. Interesting. Couple days later, I was trying to muster up the seed to talk to Angela because I was just so iffy on talking to her. Angela knew what she was doing, and if I tell Angela how I feel about anything, all she's gonna do is gaslight me. She's done it before. She's done it my whole entire life. She does not take accountability for nothing she does. Now, how I ended up talking to Angela, well, this is where I kind of messed up. I thought Angela randomly blocked me on Instagram, so I decided to call her and be like, what's up, friend? And went completely off on her. Like, you're gonna block me after how long I've known you? You a tough friend. I said all that. Yep, I did. And she was an effed up friend, but basically I accused her of blocking me for no reason. She like, yeah, I'm gonna call you when you're ready to speak. And she hung up on me. And then she texted me. She's like, what I'm not gonna do is this back and forth and yelling. You could speak to me when you're ready to be an adult. Yes, she did. I said, an adult? I said, mother, you blocked me for no reason. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna type in and text it. I'm gonna just say it to her face. So I called her back. I said, you talking about being an adult? Are you serious? Like, really? You blocked me for no reason? Like, I'm going ballistic on her ass. And then she's kind of going off and she's saying some crazy ass shit. And as much as I'm going off, I'm literally telling her, you're not gonna talk to me like I'm a child. Because one thing Angela loves to do, especially when it came to me, is talk to me like she was my mother. Honey, I got one mother, her name is Sherry, not you. And I said, you're not gonna talk to me like a child. I said, I'm an adult, you're not gonna talk to me like a child. She wanna be like, so act like it. Trying to give a justification of talk to me like I'm some little girl. I was hyped, even though I'll get to why I was wrong. I was like, why don't you act like it and take some responsibility for things you do? You sure as hell can dish it, but you cannot take it, sweetheart. Baby, you don't act like an adult, and you still don't act like an adult till this day. So, what? Hypocrisy. She hung up on me again. You know, she hung up on me like 4 times. I was just like, oh, she's not running things. She's not running things. I don't know where she get in her mindset that she runs everything, that she runs me and the group, but she's not running this conversation. And at the same time, I'm texting Tasha like, she blocked me for no reason. I told you she's not my friend. F her. Like, I'm going off on her too. That's when I found out from Tasha, because she's like, what are you talking about? Angela got hacked. Angie got hacked on Instagram, so her whole page was gone. She got hacked prior, and everybody who was mutual friends with the both of us outside of this group was asking me what was going on, and I knew about that hack. I had no clue she got hacked for the second time. Angela told Tasha she got hacked, but she did not tell me. So how the hell was I supposed to know? I thought she blocked me. Oops, I called Angela back, calming down. I said, okay, I heard you got hacked, so I will apologize for going off on you for thinking that you blocked me for no reason. So I will apologize for that. But girl, what the f*** is wrong with you? Like, you have been a terrible friend. Like, I confronted her about Vegas. I confronted her about Napa. I confronted her about everything. And just the fact that she's been acting real funny ever since we left Jamaica. And there's no problem that she got closer with Tasha. But basically, I told Angela, you pushed my friendship aside to get closer with Tasha. And that should never, ever be the case. I did not do that with you when I became friends with Valeria. I make sure I had a genuine friendship with the both of you. I didn't push you aside because I made new friends. And Angela has a track record of doing that with me. She would make new friends and push her old friends to the side. If it wasn't for me, you would not know who Tasha is. I'm the real reason why y'all are best friends till this day. And I'm just letting her know I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. I would never do that to you. As I predicted, the first thing that comes out of her mouth is, did Valeria and Ashlyn tell you that I'm being a bad friend? Did Valeria plant that in your ear saying I'm being a terrible friend? Did Ashlyn plant that in your ear saying I'm being a terrible friend? That's the first thing. When her actions said that she's being a bad friend, right? Instead, she want to blame my girls. And I don't play about Valeria and I don't play about Ashlyn at all. The second thing she wants to say is, you're jealous of me, Angela, me and Tasha's friendship. You're just jealous. You're showing that you're jealous. Because I don't want to be excluded, because I said do not push me aside for a friendship with Tasha, I'm jealous. Really? Okay, girl. The third thing she said was, can't I have a friendship with Tasha by myself? Can't I have Tasha for myself? Considering I'm not friends with Tasha anymore, in translation, she wanted Tasha all for herself, and she needs to make sure that I'm not in the way and I'm not friends with Tasha at all, so she can have Tasha all for herself. When I brought up the whole you went around took photos with everybody but me, why Angela said, well, why did you not come and tap me and be like, hey girl, let's take a photo? Basically, Angela said that I should have went to her and for the photos. Angela, who I know for a fact, and she admitted this, literally said, hey girl, let's take a photo. Tasha, hey girl, let's take a photo. Keisha, hey girl, let's take a photo. Paz. Did not take one with me. And she wanna be like, well, you should have been like, girl, we don't have a photo together. Let's take one. Like, I should go to her. And I literally said, why would I go to you if you took photos with everybody else? Make it make sense. And the whole time I'm telling her, you don't do this to a friend. I would never do this to you. I don't like how you're treating me as a friend, someone you've known your whole entire life. It's like, baby girl, you know my family. I know your family. I was at your house when my sister was born. Literally at your house that whole entire week. I'm telling this girl how I'm feeling about how she's treating me as a friend. This whole entire time, She's like, like grunting, annoyed at the fact I'm letting her know that I don't like how you're treating me. This is not how a friend is supposed to treat somebody, especially someone you claim that's family. Oh yeah, she said that. We're like family. I would have posted like, oh, we're family, we're family. You don't treat family like that either. And then also, instead of saying I'm sorry for my actions, she wants to use that I'm sorry if you felt that way. That fake ass apology, I got that. I also let her know, like, how the hell do you tell Tasha everything about your life, but don't tell me? But you wanna know everything about mine. And she's like, well, you tell Valeria about your life and I don't know until last minute. You tell me last, you tell me last. Like she feels some type of way that she knows about my personal stuff last. First of all, you live the furthest. Second of all, how are you gonna get so mad that you're the last one to know about my personal life when you don't tell me anything about yours? I didn't even know you got hacked the second time, okay? I didn't, cause you don't tell me nothing. At least I tell you, or if I don't tell you, you got your little miss, I understand both sides, Tasha, telling you about me and my business. Probably asking, what's up with the Yalit? What's up with Ye? What's up with Ye? Like you cannot pick up the phone and call me as if you don't know where I live. But you wanna ask Tasha what's going on, and Tasha wanna spill the beans about me 24/7 in their separate group chat, in their separate calls, which is probably the reason why Tasha never picked up the phone when Angela called when I hung out with Tasha, because they were gonna talk about me. And I did say, I'm sorry for going off on you regarding your Instagram. I thought you blocked me for no reason, but you got hacked. Sorry that you got hacked, and I'm sorry for going off on you. I took accountability for my oopsies. Angela wanna be like, oh, I know that was very hard for you to do. Basically saying it was hard for me to apologize. Trying to throw shade, and I'm like, no, baby, that is you. It's hard for you to apologize. She's like, it's not hard for me to apologize. After saying I'm sorry if you felt that way, and after deflecting and gaslighting me and blaming Valeria for all of this and Ashlyn for all of this, like I don't have a mind for myself. Girl, it's hard for you to apologize. Just say that. Just say that. Till this day, just say that. As the conversation is going, this is like 2.5 hours, I was repeating myself. And she's like, you're just repeating yourself at this point. Yes, to get it through your thick skull. But I'm an idiot for repeating myself to someone who's really not my friend. She proved that time and time and time. And if anything, this conversation really proved that she does not like me. She does not care. And for the fact that she had to say, I'm so disappointed that you ever feel this way towards me. Gaslighting me, making me feel bad that I would ever think that she's a terrible friend when her actions for years, honestly, says that she's a terrible friend. Girl, let's jump back. Let's bring it back, not just to 2023. Let's bring it back to high school. You allow basically every youth in the church to make fun of me and bully me where you did not stick up for me. And as soon as I learned how to stick up for myself, you want to be like, I need to calm down. And when I said, why are you taking their side? You want to get mad at me and walk off. Not sticking up for your best friend. Okay, let's talk about that. 2, you allow your older brother to disrespect me, but then have a problem when I say something back? You allowed your older brother to say, I don't like you, I don't like you. You trying to be like, oh, you guys just have a Martin and Pam relationship. No, we don't. We do not. Your brother is just disrespectful, always in somebody's business for no reason, and acts like you do too. Act like you cannot do any wrong. Stop that. Just stop. And then for 3, you went to prom with my ex-boyfriend, and the whole school of mine called you trifling for that, and the whole school warned me that you were not my friend, but I defended your ass because that was your god brother. Like, let's just talk about it. But you're disappointed I would ever feel some kind of way. You're disappointed I said that you're not being a good friend. Gaslighting. After basically repeating myself to a person who really did not care, Angela was like, okay, you said what you said 500 times. How can we move forward? I, at the time, was not ready to end the friendship with Angela. Even though I've been saying it's over, it's over, it's over, I wasn't ready to end it. Because of the history I had with Angela, I wasn't ready to end it. So I said, baby steps. We just need to restart, reset, baby steps. And she seemed to agree with that. And then she also said that moving forward, if you have an issue, please let me know. Don't tell the group, don't tell Valeria, don't tell Ashley, just let me know. I said, okay, I could agree with that. you do the same. We can both shake that, or we can both agree if we have an issue with each other moving forward, we come to each other, not the group. So all that was said, before we kumbaya, I had a confirmation that her and Tasha were talking behind my back, because Angela literally said, Tasha and I both feel some kind of way because we can't talk to you about our Jamaican men. When's the last time you asked about Greg? When's the last time you asked about Greg? She had the other focus on these Jamaican men. Like, it's ridiculous. And the fact that you two are talking behind my back and neither one of you has said none of this to my face is appalling. It's appalling to me. So this is where the separate group chat came in. This is the reason why Tasha won't pick up your calls when she's around me. So I guess they both felt like they couldn't come to me about their Jamaican men, and because I was all whatever about these Jamaican men, like F them or my problems or whatever the case may be. Never once I ever said that, and I never gave that indication that y'all couldn't say nothing. My thing was, why are we always talking about them? Can we talk about something else? That was my case. Because 95% of the time, if it was not about one of them, it was about the other. Our lives, our conversations, our hangouts shouldn't be revolved around men. Let's talk about goals. Let's talk about dreams. Let's talk about other stuff. Anything but these Jamaican men. That's basically was my perception. Like, why are we just talking about these men? So that led to, y'all cannot talk to me at all about these men. Or y'all can't come to me at all about anything, and I'm overreacting about everything. They were saying that behind my back. After I said baby steps, and after I said we agreed that we're not gonna talk to the group about this, we're gonna keep it between us if we have an issue moving forward, I got off the phone with her, but I was still feeling always and drained. Tasha talking behind my back wasn't cool. And I confronted Tasha about it. She like texted me and I was like, so you were talking behind my back too? And Tasha wanted to be like, no, I didn't think it was a big deal. Like, I told Tasha what Angela said about them talking behind my back. And she's like, well, I didn't think it was a big deal, da-da-da-da. She says it's not a big deal now, but she throws it in my face later on. But I'm like, if you had a problem with anything I said or did, you should have said it to my face, because Tasha is the one to be like, if I got a problem, I'm gonna say it to their face. If I got a problem, I'm gonna say it to their face. She did not say anything to my face, besides the fact that I was overreacting, that she understood both sides. That's why Angela was upset, because I did not want to talk about these Jamaican men 24/7, and she felt like she couldn't come to me about hers. Your life revolves around Greg. Greg don't like you. Calm down. I guess Tasha apologized for saying stuff behind my back, and moving forward that she will let me know one-on-one. So we shook on that. Okay, cool. Now, mind you, November 2023, y'all probably saw that video where I was upset, depressed about some dusty dude. I wasn't just depressed and upset about that. I was just depressed and upset about how I was treated by a lot of people that year. Like, I felt like something was wrong with me because I keep being treated like crap. If it's not the men, it's my friends. And after that video and after reflecting, I decided to make a decision that me and Angela are not friends. I don't have beef with Angela. I don't have an issue with her. But me and her, we're not friends because it's a one-sided friendship. She's my best friend, but I'm not hers. And the way she's been acting, she don't like me like that. I'm done. But I didn't just like cut her off, block her at the woodwork. No. I was planning my 30th birthday, right? And I decided to make invites to everybody in the group except for her. But I send everybody an invitation individually. Sorry, not sorry. And I was warned this was gonna lead to a domino effect of the group, but I just felt like she's not entitled. I don't know where she gets this false entitlement that she's gonna come to anything of mine after treating me like crap all year. And another reason why I decided to end the friendship is because she never put in the effort to contact me, call me, text me, none of that. Instead, she told the group, even though we shook on not telling the group anything if we had an issue or nothing, she told the group that we are not on good terms. She told the group that me and her are not on good terms. And before I even decided to say she ain't my friend or invited to my birthday, she decided to make New Year's plans and not invite me. But she wanted to invite this mutual friend who's coming in the picture. We're gonna call her Holly. She invited Holly. Holly knows me and Angela her whole entire life as well. She invites Holly. Reunited at someone's birthday. She invites Holly and the girls, but she did not invite me. And this is way before I decided to cut her off and not invite her to my birthday. I guess Angela got wind that she was not coming to my 30th birthday, and boy, she was pissed. It's just funny how Angela had all these plans to not invite me for New Year's, but she got wind of she wasn't invited to my birthday and she called herself big mad. I guess Tasha told her about it, and Angela was like, what? I didn't get a text. I didn't get anything. So that's how she found out she wasn't coming. Mind you, I asked about New Year's plans, and Tasha invited me to celebrate New Year's. Now, I end up going because Tasha invited me to go out with them for New Year's. But she said this event, the place we were going, had tickets, and that Angela was the one getting the tickets. Now I'm like, oh, hell no. That means I gotta talk to Angela and go through her like she run things. I was about to be like, nah, y'all enjoy yourself, have fun. But Tasha was insisting that I still go. I'm not gonna allow one person to stop me from having fun. There's other people I could talk to. So I swallowed my pride, text Angela saying, how much is the tickets? And we were getting a hotel. How much was the hotel? I guess she was getting both. She told me the price, she told me everything. She's like, you know it costs this much. You know I'm trying to get it this day, right? I'm like, I know how much it costs. Here, just let me know when you need it by. Kind of like giving me attitude, like, you know I'm this, you know that. I'm like, I got it. So she got her money, but then she want to ask me, I just want to know, why do you want to go? The last time we talked, we weren't on good terms. So why do you want to come to New Year's? Angela is asking me, why do I want to come to New Year's? Like this is her event. Sweetie, I don't owe you an explanation, but I literally said Tasha invited me. And it seems like fun, so I'm going. She like, but yeah, but still, why do you want to come? The last time we talked, we were not on good terms. Now, I don't know who told her that we were not on good terms, because I literally said baby steps, and we literally agreed to that, and we also said we both had a problem with each other, that we would come to each other. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where I knew she told the group that we were not on good terms, when I never said that. And she want to be like, why you want to come? Why you want to come? I don't owe you that explanation, sweetheart. I'm coming. Deal with it. I did not respond to her. Everything that happened up to New Year's and after will be on part 3. So y'all need to stay tuned for that. I don't know how long this video is. I had to stop because people were going back and forth through this gate, and I'm in the clubhouse, struggleville.com. But that's all I have for this video, part 2 of how I found out 2 of my friends did not like me. If you guys are ready for this finale, be sure to subscribe to this channel down below. Hit that notification bell. You thought this was bad? You thought part 1 was bad? Part 3. Part 3. Subscribe to this channel down below for that. Let me know your thoughts of this story time and part 1 as well in the comments. Please let me know. I would love to engage with you guys. Agree or disagree, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I will see you guys on the flip side on the next video. Bye guys.